everybody! So I know it's been a very long time since I've uploaded to this channel, and in case you weren't aware, I actually just got back from Paris not that long ago, so I was in Paris for a month. So that was why I wasn't doing a whole lot with the whole this vlog channel. If you actually go to my other vlog, Aurora Noir Vlogs, I have several videos. My cat is playing with my camera. I actually have several videos where I've vlogged pretty much every single day. Some of them are squished into multiple days into a single video, but it's pretty much every single day that I was in Paris, and we were there for a whole month. So that's kind of what I've been doing with my time. Nina? The cat really likes the camera. Anyway, that's what I've been doing with my time, but I never got a chance to film a favorites video for March and then for April while I was in Paris. So I thought I would do kind of a combined favorites from the 2 months / while I was in Paris video. So I'm just gonna get started. So the very first thing is for my birthday, my fiance got me the Naked 3 palette, which everybody has heard about. A lot of people have. It's no big brand new news or anything like that, but it is just gorgeous. I'm sure everyone has seen this thing and swatched it before, but I loved it. I love it. I wore it all the time while I was in Paris. This, and then 2 Maybelline tattoo, the Maybelline color tattoos, the Badge the Bronze, and then the Barely Branded were the only eyeshadows that I brought to Paris because it just took up so much space. Well, this took up so much space, and then I didn't have a huge makeup bag. I just had a small one. But this has a wonderful range of colors. There's a lot of lights, there's sparklies, there's dark ones, and the pigmentation is awesome on these. I'm sure you've all seen these. Anyway, I've been loving these. I know it's supposed to be better for people with like brown or hazel eyes, and I have blue eyes, but can you see my cat? But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, it's supposed to be better for people with brown or hazel eyes. However, I think it works with just about anything. I have blue eyes, and I thought it worked wonderfully with my blue eyes. Just a note, I know that this is a very awkward view of my apartment. There is no way that I can use this wonderful natural light that we have going on right now without getting this very strange view of my living room. That's kind of, yeah, it's still in a process of trying to figure out what the heck we're doing with it. And you'll see a lot of the cat playing with things. It's just, I don't have lights, so I'm using the window, and this apartment is not really set up for good views of anything using the natural light. But going on to the next one, something that I bought because it was on sale, actually, and I thought I'd give it a try, is this. It's the Fructis Triple Nutrition Miracle Dry Oil for hair, body, and face. And it has avocado, olive, and almond oil in it. I actually bought this back in probably either late December or early January. Because I switched over to using just coconut oil for my body care, but it was so cold here in Minnesota that I still had dry patches on my arms especially, and so I thought I would give this a try after the shower and see if maybe it would help, and it did. Now that we're moving into summer and the air is getting a little bit more humid, I'm not needing to use this for my skin, but I've been using it in my hair, and it's actually been helping with the shine of my hair and a little bit with the frizz. I got a different one. I just got a different one because I'm getting kind of low on this. That's supposed to be more for frizzy hair. It's more of a hair oil. So we'll give that one a try and see. I really, really like this. It has a really nice smell, and it really helped. You can put it on dry hair, you can put it on wet hair, and put it on your skin. I did not try it on my face because my face is too oily. I don't really feel like I want to put oil on my face in that capacity, but body and hair, awesome, and it's not horribly expensive either. Then moving on, this one is, again, like the Naked 3 palette, no surprise. Anybody who does these kind of videos has always said that they love this, but I have never had a chance to try it. I got one of these little samples for my 100-point perk at Sephora of the Origins Ginseng eye cream. And I took this with me to Paris, and I especially used it on the plane, and I use it in the mornings now. This is a teeny tiny little sample, and I still have a ton left because you don't need that much, and it is amazing. I may have to splash out and buy the full size once this is up because I utterly adore it. It helps get rid of my dark circles. It depuffs my eyes if I haven't had a good night's sleep. It's just fantastic. I love it. I see why everyone has raved about it. The next thing is something kind of silly. I think it was it my December favorites, I think. I said that I liked the candy cane chapstick. Now they've come out with cake batter. And it smells like cake batter, and it tastes really, really good and sweet. And say what you want about chapstick, it gets the job done. And you stick it in your purse, and you've got it in your purse if your lips are dry and you need something. I like that they're having kind of fun scents versus just the, regular chapstick, mint, and cherry. Now they're coming out with fun scents like candy cane. It's a very loud motorcycle. Coming out with fun scents like candy cane and cake batter and all sorts of fun things to try. And then I'm going to move on to two things that helped me on the plane. I guess the eye cream was one, but one of them is I took this little tiny packet of, it's the Yes to Cucumbers face wipes. And the cucumber is supposed to be very calming for your skin. So this is when we got on the plane. It was an overnight flight, kind of skipped night, I guess, when we flew. But when I got on the flight, this is what I took all my makeup off with, and it just smells really nice, and it's paraben free. It's almost completely natural. This is the Yes to Seed Fund, so 100% of the proceeds go to the Yes to Seed Fund, which is a nonprofit that plants gardens and teaches kids about healthy living. So not only is it a good product for me to take on the plane, is it plane sized and TSA approved, but it also goes to a good cause. So I really, really liked that. And this one's slightly awkward, so we'll just say what it is and get it over with. So I couldn't shower for like 24 hours or a little bit more than that because we took a weird way of going to Paris. We went from Chicago to Atlanta to Dublin to Paris. It just was kind of crazy. So I got the little Summer's Eve cleansing cloths. It's when you can't take a shower, it helps you feel fresh. They come in the little packets. Awesome for on the plane. You know what they're for if you're a girl. So that's all I'm going to say about them. So moving away from awkwardness, two things that helped me out while I was in Paris that I bought right before I left. I knew that I wanted something convenient to hold my passport in. So I found this little leather case at Target, actually. And it has a little pocket where you can put your passport, and it fits your passport perfectly. But it also turns into a wallet, which I thought was really neat. It holds your credit cards. It has a place for some money in here, as well as bills there, and it worked perfectly for while I was in Europe. This was my wallet, and I had my passport and everything with me. And then what I kept it in, I have a gigantic big bag that goes over my shoulder, and I knew that was going to be a little bit hard to carry around Paris, and I wanted something that I could cross over my body, and something that was much smaller. So I found this right before I left. I think I got this at Marshall's. I think it was about $30, I think. And it's real leather, at least that's what the tag said. And what I loved is that it had this long strap. So I could put it over my shoulder. And I actually would sometimes then put my jacket over that, so there was no way anybody could grab my purse or get into my purse. Not that I ever even noticed any pickpocket issues. People always say that that's something to worry about with Paris, and I didn't really notice it. I know that it's still something that could have happened, so I was glad I was prepared for it. But anyway, and I also it's got lots of little pockets on the inside. It's got, now you can quite see, two little places where you can put pens, and then a little pocket on the inside, and then one of those little secret pockets And then it was big enough for me to carry like my wallet and my camera and then something else on the side. And then there's also this front pocket. Mina! Oh, come here. Mina, you want to say hi? Say hi to everybody. Can you please not play with everything? Okay. I have cat hair. So going back to what I was saying. So in the front there's this big front pocket that zips open, and it doesn't zip completely open, so it's still kind of secretive, I guess. And it's got a little pocket there, which I never really put too much in. I kind of put things I needed to grab quickly, but I still wanted to be secure in. And then it's got a place where if I wasn't traveling in Paris, I could have put an ID. I actually put my metro tickets there, and I usually carried it so that this part was facing towards my body, so that no one could dig in there. And then there is a back pocket too, which I usually put like Kleenex and like a lipstick or something, or a lip balm or something I wouldn't have been completely and utterly terrified that somebody took. But yeah, this worked out really well, and I'm very glad that I bought it. Oh, there's also a little pocket on the top, which I kept my cell phone in. Not that my cell phone worked over in Europe, but I use it to vlog, so that was where I kept my cell phone. As I was saying, very, very glad that I bought this. It just works out really well. I like that it was black leather. It went with my black leather jacket. So just a wonderful thing that I brought to Paris. And then the last thing I promise is food. And that would be the Madeleines. These are something, I don't know if you can get them here. You can probably get them in the United States, but I had never seen them. And this is the Bon Moment brand, which I know we have jam from this brand here, but just these they're little like sponge cake cookie things, and we got a bag of them right before we left and stuck them in our suitcase and hoped that they didn't get taken by taken by customs, and they didn't. So we had a bunch of these. This is the last one. But they're just so good. If you see them, get them. If you're over in Paris, get them. The Bon Moment were the best ones. We only had 2 different brands, but yeah, that's that. And that, I think, is it for my March and April favorites, March and April / Paris favorites. So thank you so much for watching. I'm glad to be back, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.